All right, what's really good, priesthood? All right, I hope everyone is well. Let us get it quite popping, shall we? Get ready to be chilling. Yeah, let that wash over you. Isn't that nice? Any sounds you hear in the background, let them come, let them go. If it gets stupid, you know I'm gonna stop the tape. All right, fantastic. But I won't keep reading without you. Okay, fantastic. Let's find out what we're talking about this week. Ancestors. Oh, um, I dedicate myself. We dedicate ourselves and this conversation with the ancestors to generating the energy of peace, bringing clear our creative potential, and seeing behind what appears to be obstacles things clearly as they are. We call forth accurate answers, accurate interpretations of those answers, and the wise and skillful application of the guidance we receive here today. All right, fantastic. Listen, I hope everyone is well. Winter is treating you well. All right, it's super duper winter out here in Massachusetts. All right, fantastic. So, ancestors, what's the deal this week? What do you want to tell the children of God this week? Well, tell the kids this. What? Is that scraped off? Oh, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. All right. Yeah, that's all good. If you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. Okay. Okay. Now, we've never gotten that one before. I like that. I like that. Believe what shows up. Ooh, that's heavy. All right, hold on. Hold on. I was holding the card upside down. That makes me think of the Upside Down. Right? I didn't watch the show, Stranger Things. It got too dumb on me in terms of like the creature. I'm not into the creature thing. Like I'm into spirits and, okay, sci-fi and stuff like that. But anyhow, but it got deeper apparently after I stopped watching it, because everybody's like, oh my God, did you, okay. So anyhow, I got a little of the upside down on that one. Seriously, if you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. Seriously. Don't go asking a tarot deck about that lover. You're... Well, that was deep. Okay, that was Siri. Siri just now said it's all good. Siri never talks to me, y'all.
Good afternoon.
Whoa. Go away, Siri. No, go all the way away.
My apologies.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hang on. That was crazy. She said, my apologies. It's all good. This bitch never speaks to me, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, so, all right. That was spooky. All right. Okay. I said I like spirits and sci-fi. And this bitch said, it's all good. Wait. I said, I don't like creatures. Okay, that's deep, y'all. That's deep. Okay. Don't go asking a tarot deck about that lover you're pretty sure you should leave. And then pull the leave their ass card. That's funny. And pretend like you don't know what it's saying. Oh my God, that's real. Anybody? That is so real. See, I can never read, for instance. Let me give you a good for instance for this. I can never read when I'm upset. Because I don't understand anything God is saying. Okay? If it's not saying, okay, I'm going to fix it right away, immediately, it's going to take 30 seconds. If it doesn't say that, I don't understand nothing that the cards say. It's like they might as well all be blank. I promise you. Okay? So I had to calm down, get back into my right mind, and then I can pick up the frequency again. But if I'm pissed, that's it. I only want to hear, I'm going to fix it in 30 seconds. If you're not saying that in the cards, I cannot understand. Okay? So that's deep. That's deep, y'all. Okay? Okay, so right, don't pull the card and then pretend you don't know what it's saying. That, sweetheart, is a recipe for some cosmic ass kicking. The universe is loving as fuck, but it created the tough love game. It created that game. If you ask for direction and don't listen, she's gonna rain signs on you till you do. That's facts. Does anybody know that that's facts? I think so. Bonus sign. If you pulled this card asking if you should learn to twerk, you totally should. Okay, that's good. Side note. That's deep, y'all. Believe what God is telling you. That's what that's saying to me. Believe what God is telling you. We don't want to believe what God is telling us. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's deep. I want to know about what? Okay, what do you mean? All right, but that's deep, y'all. I'm in. All right, sign me up for that one. I want to know all about what that means. Fantastic. Let me do a bridge. Let's take it to the bridge. All right. I like to take it to the bridge every now and again here. Wow, that's deep. That blew mine right there. And then Siri popped in on some, hey, it's all good. Oh, you like spirits and sci-fi? Here you go. Okay. Wow. Okay, that says it all, y'all. That says so much. And this bitch never talks to me. That's meaningful, y'all. That's meaningful. Okay, so anyhow, ancestors, crack it open, baby. You got my attention. Okay, you got my attention. Well, furthermore, children of God, here's where we're going with that. Okay, I got you. I don't know why I want this card to be upside down. It's weird. It's the font. It's very boxy. Okay? Check those codes. Boxy, font, communication, upside down. Put a thumbtack in that just in case that comes up this week. La Beline, the pet whale. Trust. Trust in God. Okay, God. All right. I hear you. Yeah. God said you have a pet whale. Yeah, I guess the children of God are like, nah, it's impossible. Okay? But like, nah, nobody's got a pet whale. They don't do that, Where do they do that at? Okay? Right here, apparently. Whatever the pet whale is, it represents, for those of you who are new, it represents the ancestors, the forces of nature, and the creator generally having your back. Miraculously having your back. That I'm going to say miraculously having your back. That's what I want to say. I want to say miraculously. Yeah. Yes. Because we don't believe it. Generally. I'm generalizing. Of course, in your heart and in your core, you do believe it, obviously, if you're a child of God. However, when we're, trying to act normal, you know how we try to act normal, right? Right. Okay. So that acting normal shit, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. The acting normal thing, you playing. You were playing. That's what you're doing. Yeah, sure. You playing. Because you know better. It is the sensation that I get. The tough love game. The God invented the tough love game. Meaningful. God has your back under each and every circumstance, looks like here. So what does this mean? A pet whale. Let's go there. Come on. You know what it is. Be in the water. Be in the water right now. You're in the ocean. It's looking bad. It's looking real bad. Or it's looking like, it's looking bad, not necessarily. Maybe there's a storm coming. Maybe, the water's choppy. Maybe you can't swim. Maybe there's sharks. You feel me? Maybe there's no land around. Do you feel me? Okay, quite possibly something might have to happen quickly. And that's another reason why it's unlikely, you feel, according to your normal person brain, it's unlikely, that you will receive any assistance or any support or any solution or, I don't know. Okay, wherever this is for you, get off on your floor. So now you're in the water. Have the whale, okay? You know how big whales are, right? Okay, cool. Have the whale raise up out the water. That's your whale. That's your ride. Feel better? No. Right. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. And that's what God is saying. Okay? Yeah, that's what God is saying. God is saying, you know what? You're going to have to trust me. Yeah. You're going to have to trust me. Because your lying eyes, ladies and gentlemen, that's why. And it's a fact these days, right? Your lying eyes right now. Because we have AI, we could make a video of you saying some questionable shit, doing some questionable shit. So, recorded conversations, losing credibility. Things on video, credibility. Anybody could have did that with AI. Do you feel me? Hello? That kind of thing. So, right here, this is where you trust God, right? If you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. Hello? Right. If you say, hey, creator, I need some support. Boom, pet whale. Got you. I got you. It's all good, like Siri said. You feel me? I got you. And you're like, no. That's not what I meant. I was thinking boat. I was thinking chopper, kind of thing. And the creator's like, why? What do you need a boat for, a chopper for when I got whales? Boom, hop on. So you see what I'm saying? You got to be flexible with God, The upside down is giving me yoga. Okay, so now what I learned in yoga is that the purpose of the poses is to put you in a different state of mind. I mean, above and beyond what the physical benefits are. It's to put you in a different state of mind so that you will literally do like a hangman move and look at reality differently. And then be able to move out of any kind of ruts, any kind of, stagnation in your energy, any kind of, difficult spot to get out of in your mind. You just put your mind in a different place, and then it trains your mind to go to different places. It trains your mind to be flexible, to look at things alternatively. So that's what I'm getting with the upside down, and that's what I'm getting with the pet whale. All right, let's go on. Here we go. Justice. Maybe it looks like there's going to be no justice. I don't know. All I know is when I imagine myself receiving the pet whale, I imagine that being intimidating. I imagine it being scary and maybe even terrifying. Because as a normal person, what's going on here? Our understanding is that we don't ride in whales. That's our understanding. You see, so I feel like that might be challenging someone. There could be a challenge to the children of God on that. Regarding your understanding of what God is capable of in your life. Boom. Heart on the scale. Oh, it's report card day. This is giving me report card day. You know what I mean? Because report card day is going to come whether you like it or not. It comes on a regular basis, that sort of thing. However, so that might give you anxiety, right? Being judged, or knowing that you will be judged, or knowing how you've been judged might be scary. But I get the sensation all is well. I mean, it's all good. That's what Siri said. So, all right, here we go. Master of the head, right? So that's given me, you have to be fully present within yourself. You have to be your own master. That's powerful. That's powerful. Because what's coming to my mind is, how would you do that? I mean, in that circumstance where a pet whale pulled up on you. Do you feel me? Master of the head, you really are the master if you can keep your shit together under that circumstance, is all I'm saying. Okay, so I'm getting the sensation this is kind of the new terrain for the master thugs, you know, or who, you know, as we've gone up a level, no matter what level that you're on, actually. If you were practicing child of God, you've gone up a level recently. And this is the new terrain. This is the office. This is the area. It's like, you know, it's like a curated tour of the Hall of Judgment kind of thing, you know? All right, let's go on. I feel that possibly you've already been judged and deemed by the universe to have the sauce, to have the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Ability to see root causes clearly. Okay, I feel that the universe is trusting that you'll figure this thing out. You know, that's the sensation that I get. You'll figure it out. Okay, you'll get the gist of how we do it here. All right, let's go on. Yeah, look. Divine calling. I'm sorry. I had 75 layers. I don't know. I was on the elevator extra long right there. Divine calling. That's interesting. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how to articulate all of the layers I'm feeling from that. I find that to be weird and interesting that I'm feeling so many layers. Oh, look at that. The Empress. Give me another one on the pet whale. Ah, look. Something is telling us. Look. Something is telling us. Why is that particularly deep? Because if you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up, right? Something is telling you. Bam. Something is telling you. Believe yourself. Believe your intuition. Believe your insights, right? But in terms of the levels of mastery, you have to actually know what is your intuition. Meaning, what is the difference between your intuition and some energy you're picking up from the atmosphere? What is the difference between your intuition, the information you're getting, something is telling you from the universe, and the information you get from the history of your life as a so-called normal person? Because those are programs that somebody else made up. We never met half of these people, right? Most of these people who made up the ways in which we conduct ourselves. You feel me? So there's a parting here. There's a parting. I mean, it's coming off like, layers of an onion. There's a parting of your understanding of yourself as a normal person. You're not normal. I think that's what I'm picking up here. Making wise decisions. Wise, cool, calm cat right here, making wise decisions. Master of the head, profound realization of self. You got to have your own back. You got to have your back tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yo, black, I'm not playing. Need to go with this and go with this with no delay. And okay, sorry. Okay, I had a black sheep flashback. But okay, do you feel me? All right, it's got to be that. The choice is yours. You could get with this or you could get with that. That's what I'm getting here. All right, whatever that means to you, get off on your floor. All right. Okay, I see what you're saying. What choice do you have, says God. Okay. Okay, God. Okay. It's me or it's the normal world. What's it going to be? You going to believe the normal world? Look at the normal world. Look at it. Right. That's their methods. Them, whoever they are. I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? It's them. The shit doesn't work. Can we say that? Can we say that it doesn't work? Overall. Okay? The creator said, my way works. It might be weird. It might be out of the box. It might be unexpected. It might be unlikely for normal people. Hello? But for us, we can make amazing things happen, says God. Okay? You want to be amazing? You want to see amazing shit happen? Stick with me, says God. Listen to me. Do what I tell you. And it's going to be amazing. I know that's right, God. I don't doubt that for a second. What I see here is that faith staying on the throne, seeing the root cause clearly. This is a test. Come on now. You ought to know this by now, people. And I mean, I'm including myself in that. Okay? You ought to know this by now. I get the sensation if you approach a level of freak out, there should be levels of freak out that are no longer an option for you. If you are a child of God and you believe God. Faith is rest. Come on now. Faithful. Come on now. Come on. Do she look hype? Come on now. Let's get close. Let's get close. Do she look hype? She don't look hype to me, y'all. Okay? She do not look hype. Do she look scared? She don't look that scared. Okay? She don't look that scared. She don't want to be bothered. That's clear. Okay? That's clear. But she look like she taking it easy. Up on the throne. That's the Empress. Okay? Up on the throne. Here's the Magician card in my deck. The official Magician card in my deck. There's no trickster element to him. All right, he's the funky drummer, and he is bringing the beat, creating a rhythm, which is the frequency that we refer to. You know, that God's frequency, right? So he's calling up the ancestors and creating the frequency, creates a bridge for the ancestors to cross over into the physical world. I find that to be interesting, but because there's a rainbow bridge here, the bridge between the two hemispheres of the brain, the bridge between the spirit world and the physical world. You know, it's like a communications bridge. This is communications. This is infrastructure. Okay. Hey, listen, I don't know what we're talking about, but that's what that is. Okay. So, boom, the throne. All right. So, I'm getting that you have to be faithful. That has to be tweaked. That has to be like, you got to screw that in tight right there. You got to screw that faith in tight because God is going to challenge us, is the sensation that I get. Nothing personal. You know, nothing personal. But the things God does, positive and negative, or I want to say pleasant and unpleasant. Let's say that. Pleasant and unpleasant, the things God does in the world, just generally, you know, conducting his daily business, its daily business, is going to be sometimes scary, sometimes alarming, sometimes, you know, the lack of seeing God in action, or if you can't perceive the actions of God in a particular situation, that could be a scary thing. You know what I'm saying? Careful emotional decisions. Have I made them? Have I made them? That's what I get here. Have I made them? Report card day. Have I made them? I suspect yes. What do you think? Says God. What do you think? Something is telling you. What do you think? Master of the head. Did you do it or you didn't do it? Hello? If you didn't do it, tweak it. Get on it. All right. If you did it, it's done. You did it. Oh, man. That's what's up. Okay, cool. Change. The world is changing, y'all. The world is changing, y'all. We see it. We feel it. You know what I mean? It's amazing. It really is. You know, for better or for worse. The wife. Interesting. For better or for worse, the law, very interesting. Listen, the world is changing, y'all. That's it. You could get with this or you could get with that. You want to go the way of the normal people? Then you're going to have to talk to Siri. She said it's all good. All right? If you're going with us, you're going to have to rock with the ancestors and listen when God is speaking. Listen to what God says to do. Because what choice do you have? Right. Okay. Master your fiery emotions. Okay. What you mean by that? Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Okay. If God says stay on the throne, stay on the motherfucking throne. If somebody heated you up, or somebody's threatening to heat you up, or you frustrated, or whatever this is, with the fiery, passionate emotions holding them under control, live here. Live there. Do you feel me? Live on this throne. Faithful. Faithful. Okay. Justice. Oh, we want justice. Is that what we want? I know that's right. Yes. Sure. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. The Creator says stay on the throne. Right. I'll handle the justice around here. Okay. Let us go on. You just do your divine calling, I see here. You just make careful emotional decisions, I see here. Maintain. Maintain. Okay? Look at here. God is behind it all. Justice, God is behind it all. Did I say God said, I'll be taking care of the justice around here? Did I just say that? And then, okay. So I'm just saying. Okay. It's all good, like Siri said. Put some respect on my name. Do you think I'm going to let you perish? Says God. You think you have to freak out? You think you have to be worried about some shit? Do you feel me? You better master your head around that. Look like here. Master your head about that. Because what you're doing is you're going to wear yourself out. That's what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So here, mother of storms. I did say a storm. Okay, so maybe there's a storm. All right. The mother of storms said, I'll be doing the storms around here. Put some respect on my name. Don't worry about storms. Okay, I'm the storm bringer of all time, says the mother of storms. Okay, so put some respect on my name. God has perfected everything that concerns us. This is what I'm getting. Listen, God is going to be doing the emperoring around here. God is facilitating the empire, the divine empire, where the children of God will live peacefully. Do you feel me? And by peacefully, I don't mean that you'll never have a challenge. By peacefully, I mean punks may jump up, but only to get beat down. Do you feel me? Hello? Because that's how we do it here. All right? That's what I'm getting there. Also, meet your obligation. Because we meet our obligation, things go well. Okay? So okay, here's what I'm getting from this challenge. Here's the challenge. The challenge is not the problem you think you have to solve. What problems you got? Think about them. What problems you got? Okay? Money, relationships, career, whatever. Infrastructure. Hello. Storms. I don't know. All right. Whatever your problem is, whatever you think the solution is in your normal mind, that's not the solution. That's the maintenance. That's maintenance. And if it can't be done, it's not maintenance you need to be worried about. I'm sorry. I know it's difficult. I know. Hence the test. Okay? It's like a series of tests that we're taking here. Okay? I don't know why it's a series. Okay? But she's saying, the Creator is saying, follow your divine calling, meet your obligation. So this is to decipher. The test is for you to decipher, what is your obligation? Is your obligation, let's say you're in the water, is your obligation to find a boat? No, that is not your obligation. Is your obligation to find a chopper? No. Your obligation is to remain on the throne. What does that mean? That means God has perfected everything that concerns me, says the children of God. That is the throne. Hello? That is the throne, y'all. I'm going to hold my fiery, passionate emotions under control and remain open to the possibilities, even though I can't see what this is about, why this is happening, why is it happening this way, or whatever it might be. God said, you say, God, please help me understand. You say, God, please help me find a way through this. God says, okay, thank you for calling. Okay, remain on the throne. It's all good. I've got this. What's your obligation? Right. Right. Exactly. Okay, here's the deal. The most immediate and urgent need you have to solve all your problems. Listen up. The most urgent necessity that you have, that you are obligated to as a child of God to solve your problems, is to put respect on God's name. You heard me right, folks. That's it. That's the obligation. Put respect on God's name. What does that mean? On your knees. Behold your Creator, the omnipotent, all-powerful. Now, you can get with this, or you can get with that. Do you feel me? What choice do you have? Do you feel me? You don't even need another choice. It's just maybe it's scary. It's not going to be less scary. With any other choice, it's going to be more scary. If you make any other choice, it's going to be more scary. Do you feel me? Abandon your worries. I'm telling you, abandon them. And get your ass on the throne. Do you feel me? Period. End of story. This is not a drill. That's what you got to hurry up and do, they say. Hurry up. That's the urgent need right now. You thought the urgent need was what? Love, money, communication, I don't know. Okay? That's not the urgent need. Look. Let me tell you something about this tower. Anybody? About dealing with a tower or trying not to be dealing with a tower? Anybody? Okay. All right. Let me tell you something about this tower you're concerned about. Okay? This is for the people concerned about the tower. All right? Everybody else, observe. Okay? This tower, let it fall. That's what I'm getting, people. That's what I'm getting. That's a careful, emotional decision that you're making. Yeah, right, right. Because God is not Santa Claus. That's why. Right, right. So we're not sweet and nice. We're not going to hold hands all the time. And, hello? We're not going to blow bubbles and, chase rainbows all the time. Not all the time. Okay? Right now, especially not right now, apparently. Okay, right now, a tower's coming down. And I get the sensation it's coming down in the entire world. Yeah, that's what I think we're talking about, because even if it's a microcosmic representation in your life, it's only a sign of the larger tower that's falling in the world. It's only a sign of the game-changing activity that God is up to right now. Do you feel me? Some towers got to come down. That is also your obligation. Okay? It's not always about putting towers up and keeping them up. Sometimes it's about knocking them down. Okay? Maybe you knocked down a tower. Maybe you caused a tower. Okay? Because that's the thing I would imagine a child of God would be concerned about. To be here. To be here in the hall of judgment. To be here in front of the scales. Something is telling you. It's kind of like cops, like if they shoot somebody, they got to go through a protocol. They got to, fill out certain paperwork. You might have to take some, mandatory psych, treatments or, counseling or whatever. You know what I mean? To make sure you're in your right mind. You dig it? So this is the sensation that I'm getting. Okay? And I get the creator saying, what you thought? You thought it was all cotton candy? You knew that. You knew it wasn't cotton candy. You knew it wasn't always that way. That's the sensation I'm getting. I don't know the premise of this conversation you might have had with the creator, but that's the sensation that I'm getting, is that you knew this. It's kind of like how people know no one's perfect, but if you show yourself to not be perfect, people are like, oh, you're not perfect. Oh my God. Like they're shocked. It's that. It's like, it's where these dots are not connecting. Like nobody's perfect. You should not be shocked. Hello? You should not be shocked. So I'm getting the sensation that she's like, well, I knock down towers all the time. What you thought it was going to be like me? What you thought it was going to be like to be with me? To work for me? We have to break away from what I'm getting is the old Christian ideal. Be good and only good. And what is that? Is the issue. Be good and only good. Nothing wrong with that. But what is good is subjective from moment to moment. In a lot of ways. Not in every way, but in a lot of ways. And that is meaningful, and that's something that the normal world has not yet grown and evolved to encompass. Are we going to wait for these motherfuckers to catch up? Or are we going to solve our problems? We can't wait for these motherfuckers. And that's none of our business as well. Everybody on their own steam right now. Hello? So, because the children of God get special training, period. You dig what I'm saying? So we don't have to carry each other on each other's back. That's not necessary. Just pave the way for the ones behind you, and that's all you gotta fucking do. You know what I'm saying? So, here I get the combination of sweet love and tough love. Is that maybe you've caused a tower and you feel like, creator, let me put my heart on the scale. Am I good? Are we good? Siri said it's all good. What do you say? You know what I mean? What do you say, creator? Is it all good? Are we good? Yeah, the creator said, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry about that. I had to get my music back popping. This is how you do it. It's like you did something, you followed the creator's directives, and then you're like, maybe it's unfamiliar. And then you're like, am I doing it right, creator? Is this what you mean? Like, like we're concerned to be doing it right. We're concerned to be doing it right. The creator said, yeah, sometimes the tower's got to come down. And that's a part of what, making wise emotional decisions is about. Sometimes it's about surgically removing towers, targeting, certain elements that need to be removed as the emperor of the shit. Okay? Non-binary floor. As the emperor of the shit. I'm using you, baby. You work for me. If I need a tower to come down and you're next to it, You know, you're on the schedule. That's it. And that's what I get from that. All right. So I don't know. I hope that means something to you. And you can use that information. Death of the ego. That is the urgent need. That is the urgent. Okay, I got you, creator. I got you. The creator. See, the creator. I'm gonna be a little bit with the hot sauce. All right. Because the creator is looking at you with a chuckle at your concern over this tower. You know, that's the sensation that I get. Kind of just like leaning on her elbow, on her arm, you know, like face rested on her fist kind of thing. Looking at you like, aren't you cute? You know what I'm saying? Aren't you cute? Is it okay that I brought the tower down? That is so sweet. You know, kind of thing. But at the same time, what do you know? Death of the ego. What do you know about anything? And I don't mean that, the creator's not being disrespectful, obviously. The creator is not being rude or mean. It's cute. It's sweet. It's like, well, get away from thinking that you're part of the normal people. Get away from that, because that's really what's causing your, am I doing it right? Is this right? You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. And it's like, listen, you don't know nothing whether the tower's up or whether the tower's down. You know? So what sense of obligation can you really have about holding up a tower? No one can hold up a tower that the creator said is coming down. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, or maybe when towers fall down, I'm from New York City, so maybe when towers fall down, you just feel instinctively you should put them up or hold them up, or I don't know, maybe you have like a subconscious belief about towers. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But the creator is like, aren't you cute? Death of the ego. You don't really know enough to deal with this. This is above your pay grade. You know what I'm saying? When should how long, how tall should the tower, how should we build the tower? Listen, you know what I'm saying? Is what I'm getting out of the creator. Put some respect on my name. I'm handling this. The lightning that struck the tower. Okay? I invented that, says God. Right. Don't worry about it. Okay? Don't worry about the mess it's gonna make and all of that. Like, honey, worlds have come millions of years before you ever had a concern about a concern. Don't worry about it. The universe knows how to take care of itself. With or without you. You know what I'm saying? Death card. With or without you. And that's not to say you mean nothing. That is to say, take it easy. You are a child of God. A sweet baby lamb. Okay? You don't have to have the whole world on your shoulders. All right? That's cute that you think you should have the whole world on your shoulders, but it's also something of a, toxic programming from being normal. You know what I'm saying? So, redefining goodness, I feel that we're doing here. We're redefining goodness because this tower is going to cause death. This tower is going to cause death of egos. And you are going to be the tower bringer. I mean, the creator's going to give the bag to you and send you into the spotlight. Yeah, how do you like them apples? Abso-fucking-lutely. So when everybody looks around for like, who knocked down the tower? They're going to be looking at you, children of God. Hello? You're going to be the one that's visible. Holding the bag. Absolutely. Marinate with that. Another thing that I'm getting is the mercy you can expect to receive, to answer to the, am I doing it right? And that whole thing. The mercy you can expect to receive is based on the fact that you're a child of God. The work is done. The work is done. You don't have to do anything else to secure your safety on this planet. Do you feel me? Fear of death? For what? And I'm not saying it's not logical, y'all. I'm not saying I don't fear death. I am not saying that. Okay? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it looked like here. Okay? That the creator and the ancestor said, you're going to have to come away from that. We're going to begin to walk away from that. Fear of death. Because faith is rest. That's why. You listen. You could get with this or you could get with that. You can have faith and have God and have the ancestors, or you can have a normal life. You decide. The choice is yours. Look like here. Look like the Creator is saying, come with me if you want to live. Hello? That's some Terminator 2 shit. Another sci-fi, okay? With the spirit, sci-fi, AI, boom. Okay, so, all right. That's interesting. I hope you're chilling. Your only obligation is to God. Do your work. Do what God said. God said do your work. It doesn't make sense? Do your work. Okay? My daughter, when she was in elementary school, she had a Spanish teacher who famously used to say, do your work. Do your work. And so that's been like a ongoing private joke that we used to say, do your work. That's what the Creator is saying right now. Do your work. That's it. That's your only obligation, people. Maintain the rest. Because there's patience that's required. A waiting time. This is the time before judgment. This is patience. This is sudden change. Whatever your problem is, or your problems are, it's going to be your problem till it's not. All of a sudden. Because the tower's going to come down. Now, here's what I'm getting for the global level. Tower's going to come down. That's going to free us up. That's going to free us up to change who we are in this world. That's going to be the redistribution of power right there. Who's more powerful? Who are the powerful people and why? All that's about to change. Enter the children of God. Absolutely. Here's the thing. Do your work, King of Pentacles. Dependable guy. Maintaining the peace of the atmosphere. What atmosphere? Your mind. Bring peace to your mind. Cut off any corruption. Hold the form of peace by making peace within, letting your mind become still. Those thoughts that you feel are not you, you let them go. They are not you. What is truly you is ever beautiful and ever in the stream. Now that comes from the Cherokee people. Okay? And that's what I'm seeing here. Cutting off the head of corruption, seeing things clearly, clear perception. Extrasensory perception as well. Extrasensory perception. Right here. So in terms of doubts, fears, any of those, that's corruption. That's corruption in your mind. Cut the head off of corruption. No matter how logical a fear is, it's corruption. Why? Because you're a child of God and your obligation is to be faithful. That's your obligation. That's what you need to meet in your obligations, and that is the urgency. Not whatever you thought your normal people problems are. That's not the urgency. I know you thought it was the urgency. I know, it's logical. Okay? That's not the urgency, I'm telling you. Okay? The urgency is faith. And a crisp mind. Let's not forget that. Okay, so do what it takes for you to maintain peace in your environment, your psychological environment. And you will reach your goal in spades. I get the sensation of the children of God being perfectly safe during this time of transition. Absolutely. It's going to be amazing stories that we tell people, because this is going to be obviously a historical time in human history that is talked about for thousands of years, y'all. Look who we are. Look who we are, y'all. Look when we're alive. Oh, this is an exciting time to be alive, y'all. It's exciting times. Look who you are. You know? You're like the humans who discovered fire. You're like the humans who, or whatever they were, that built the pyramids. This is major, people. This is major. It's like Noah's Ark. It's like Noah. Noah's major. We're major. They're going to be talking about us. Okay? And as we grow older, the new humans that come along are going to be like, wow, what was that like? What was it like? Right there. Because we're going to reach our goal. And nobody predicted that we would. Nobody predicted that there would be an alternative to the normal world. Nobody predicted that. And I mean on a mass scale. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we live through it and we maintain through it and we thrive through it and we rise up from it. Listen, we are a historical bunch sitting around here. That's what I know. All that worrying for nothing is all you're going to realize. I don't even know what I was worried about. Knowing that I got God. Knowing that I have the ancestors. Knowing that my skills are top of the line. Master of the head. Come on now. That's what the Creator said. Okay? You saw me shuffle the cards, right? Yeah, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay? Absolutely. The Creator said you got the sauce. You dig what I'm saying? You got the ragu. It's in there, baby. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be like, what was I worried about? So when you're worried, you're wasting energy. That's what you're doing. That's what I see there. You're wasting energy and you're complicating your own life and you're compromising. You're standing with God. Says, trust me. Something is telling you. You hear me talking to you. That's what that says. You hear me talking to you. It's as big as a whale. It's as big as a fucking whale. Don't tell me you can't see me. I'm as big as a fucking whale right now. In your face, says God. I know that's right. And I know you hear me talking to you because I hear you hearing me. Hello, says God. I hear you hearing me. I see you seeing me. Are you going to act like I'm not standing right here? Okay. All right. What you going to be doing is you're going to be like, oh, what was I worried about? You're going to be like, oh, right here, master of the head, profound realization of self. What you mean? What's this big whale doing here? You called the whale. You called the whale. Talking about what's the whale doing here? It's going to eat me. I thought you said you wanted to call your pet whale. So if you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. There's a whale. What's it here for? Is it here to eat you? Or is it your pet whale? It's your pet fucking whale. Come on now. Look. Well, I don't know why I can't think of the word here. Hermit. Boom. Trust and intimacy. Maintain the peace in the environment. See? I get fucked maintained and I gotta keep balling. Hello? You want to be doing some spiritual balling? Right up in here? Okay? That's how you gotta do it. You gotta have that master of the head. You gotta have that work ethic when it comes to maintaining the mastery inside your mind. Hello? You got to be balling at that. Okay? And then with the crisp, clear, with the crystal sharp perception right here with the razor. Hello? Right. That's how you be balling in the spiritual world. Trust and intimacy. New world, change. A new world is being born. Trust and intimacy. This is the cradle. Hello? I'm getting from the grave to the cradle. Instead of the cradle to the grave. Right. I'm getting the grave to the cradle. So we about to be born again. Again. And again. Shout out to the ancestors. Hello? Born again, again, and again. Come on now. Okay? They got so much flavor. It's crazy. All right. So look. Inconvenient truth. The inconvenient truth is you was wasting your time worrying. And it's coming to nothing, and that's a waste of energy. Hello? Ain't nothing wrong with your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever your problems are, it's all good, like Siri said. Absolutely. Let me find out the ancestors are like coming like in Adobe, what do they call it? Dolby surround sound? Is it Dolby? I don't know. Surround sound. Let me find out. Trust us. Okay, some ugly things are going to be happening is what I'm getting out of that. Yeah, as the world changes. But you'll be in the cradle. You'll be in the cocoon. Just maintaining your environment, you'll be doing very well. 10 Pentacles. You'll be doing very well in your environment. In the environment. It's going to be the inconvenient truth for other people. And that's going to be kind of inconvenient for us. You know, because it makes it a test all the time. When everybody's like, oh my God, the world is falling apart. Oh my God, we should worry. You know, they're compelling. They look like, what? We have something to worry about? You know what I'm saying? But no, you have to remember, that's them. And you're you. You got your own deal. You got your own contract with the universe. Right. No plus ones. Let's get to this last pillar. Deeper meaning. Seeing the root cause clearly, deeper meaning. That's interesting. Using words to remove obstacles. I hear that. I hear that. If you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. God said, I'm loving you. Here with the Queen of Cups energy. God said, I deeply love you. You better see these root causes clearly. Hello? Because where are you watching the tower fall from? Right. Right. You're watching the tower fall. Right. That means so much. That means so much. So many people are not going to have time to watch the tower fall. They're not going to have the safety to watch the tower fall. You get to watch the tower fall. You might even get to make the tower fall. I mean, can you see God loving you? You say, God, I want to work for you. I love you, God. I want to work for you. I can see that you're behind it all. Well, the Creator said, good. Good, that's good, because we had to open it just for you. Okay? Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm sorry if that was loud. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's go on. Bless your ears. Facts. Okay? Deeper meaning, God is loving us. Facts. Faithful. And then you're going to see that God is facts. God's love for you is a fact. You're going to see. You're going to see. And everyone is going to see. In this new world. Right here. Everybody's going to see. It's going to be the inconvenient truth. That's what we're going to be to these people. We're going to be the people who did it right. That's who we're going to be. Do you feel me? And it's going to be the inconvenient truth for them. They're going to be like, God damn it. They was trying to tell us the whole time. Right. Yes, we was. Oh, yes, we was. Hello? Unmoved. Do you understand these protocols, ladies and gentlemen? Unfucking moved. Facts. That's your new job. On the throne. Don't move from where? The throne. What is that? Faithfulness. Don't move. Do you feel me? This is not a motherfucking drill, y'all. Okay, so what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this. If there's a pet whale showing up for your ass, it's getting serious. That is what I know. Hello? And the pet whale is something amazing. It's amazing. Okay? It's something amazing and supportive of you. It might even look scary. But it is absolutely out of love for you and your well-being from God. That's right. And it's the results of your hard work being on this motherfucking throne. That's right. So you on the throne maybe and you're like, am I doing it right? Should I be sitting here? Maybe I should get up. And that's where the Creator's like, you are so cute, get up. You know what I mean? No, sit your ass down. Hello? Right. Stay in your seat. That's the best thing you could do for mommy and daddy right now. You know, type of thing. You know, God the Father, God the Mother. That's the best thing you could do to help because God is handling it. It's like, you know, when you're handling some serious shit for those of us who've been around children in any significant way. And you're doing something or something is serious. And the kid is like, oh, you know, can I help? And you're like, oh, little Timmy, that's sweet. You know, nah, little I can't even explain to you what's going on right now. Just sit down right there. All right? Just sit down, you know, and everything, you know, let me handle this kind of thing, you know, and that's the sensation that I'm getting. Just stay right here. That's the best thing you could do for me right now, says God. That's the best thing you could do is have faith in me. Believe me. Listen to me. Do what I tell you to do. That is what you can do for me, says God. Okay? And that's all you need to do for me until I ask you to do something else. I mean, you know? So, I mean, not that that's easy, you know? Like, that's the world is happening while we sitting up on these thrones. Okay? Absolutely, the world is happening. So they say maintain. Maintain. You know, call us if you need us. Listen to me if I tell you something. Okay, that's it. That's how you solve the problems. Okay. Some sort of disappointments that you might be feeling about whatever, I have no idea. Okay? Whatever it is pretty major to be up in the reading like this. Okay? Disappointment, broken heart, possibly. It's a deeper meaning, y'all. It's a deeper meaning. Now, if this is fresh, you don't want to hear that shit. I respect that. I understand. Take your time. Okay? But if you're a little beyond it and you can listen to some good advice, listen, it's a deeper meaning to this shit. It's not for nothing. Okay? It's for something. It's for something very important. Okay? What I see here is maybe because of the problems, which are really off card. I don't really see problems here in the classical sense of the word. But, you know, I imagine that we're at the scales of judgment, of justice for a reason. Right? And then we're holding our fiery, passionate emotion. We got to stay on the throne and all of this protocol and all of that. You know, that means something happened. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Or things happen. Shit happens. Can we say shit happens? Because that's what I'm feeling about this. This is very general. for me right now. And whatever your deep disappointments are right now, it's a deeper meaning. It's for you to see the truth of God's love for you. It's for you to understand. You know what I mean? And what is there to understand? There is to understand this. We talked recently about God's love predating you. You've never known consciousness without God's love on you. Do you feel me? Or even subconsciousness or unconsciousness without God's love on you. I'm getting a continuation of that thought right here, where you have to understand that God's love is a fact. It doesn't change, so you can't change being faithful. Do you feel me? If God is going to love you unconditionally, beyond, above and beyond all conditions and circumstances, then the comeback on that would be faithful above and beyond all circumstances. Period. End of story is what I see here. That is what God is teaching us from these heartbreaks, disappointments. God is teaching us, prioritize my love above all others, and you will always be well. On one level or another, you will always come back to peace. Do you feel me? You have to hold the form of peace. This is your obligation. Holding the form by clearing the mind, by being the master of yourself. Somebody else is scared. Don't let that rattle you. The world is scared. They're uncertain. They're unstable. Don't let that destabilize you. King of Pentacles. Don't let that take you off into Narnia, cutting off the head of corruption. Crisp, clear perception. Master of the head. Do you feel me? Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever let yourself get it twisted, says God. I'm God no matter what the fuck is happening in your life. You understand? And if you say you work for me, says God, then you work for me for the rest of your existence, if that is the choice you've made. Do you feel me? Nothing that happens can change that. Stay on the throne. Understand the facts of God's love above and beyond your disappointments. And don't move. Do you feel me? Don't move. Okay, I'm getting Job. I'm getting Abraham. I'm getting Jesus out of that. I'm getting Buddha out of that. Buddha took don't move to a whole nother level for those of you who know about Buddha. Okay? Abso-fucking-lutely. Buddha was like, don't move, got it. Okay? Abso-fucking. Hello? Right. Right. Be determined. So I get talk to the problem. Talk to the problem. Okay? Thanks for showing up, problem. I appreciate that. I'm not going to need you here no more. Now that you delivered your message, you can let God know I'm on the throne and I'm not moving. But these obstacles will be removed. Using words to remove obstacles. Hello? Your words have power. I say, this is the magician card. That's what I said. Yeah, that's right. What magicians do, they make magic happen. Right. There's no tricks. These are not magic tricks. This is magic with a CK. High magic. Real magic, not a magic trick. You want to make magic happen, you got to understand the deeper meaning. Hello? You got to understand that God loves you, and you can't see God in the daytime with a flashlight. You don't need to see God, but you see God's love, like as if it was a whale in front of you. Right. You feel it like it was pressing down on you like this. You feel it. You hear what the Creator says to you. Okay? Do you feel me? So use that power then. Hello? To create that bridge for the ancestors to walk across. The ancestors could be a good analogy for this pet whale. Okay? That's a good analogy. Okay? Backup team. Call for backup. Okay? Don't move. Okay? Just call for backup. All right? And be determined. Be determined. There's a lot of determination here. Be determined. Okay? All of this fire, the disappointment, and where do we land? Because this is the major card in this row. Where do we land? We land here with the control of our passionate, fiery emotions. We land here. All this fire, because you want to get up, because you want to do something. You want to hold the tower up. You want to run away from the tower. I don't know what you want to do. Get off on your floor. Okay? But take all that fire from whatever is causing the fire. Put it right here. Okay? Right up around this pot. See, because this pot is made of iron. Okay? This pot in the card. It's made of iron. The longer it stays in that fire, the stronger it gets. So you see the deeper meaning? You're being cured. That's what I see. You're being cured. Like a clay pot, like an iron pot. An iron pot. It's really iron. Okay? Open to the possibilities. Because why? Because you know you're a child. You're a child. What do you know? And I mean that with all the love drizzle sauce that we could just ladle out of the whole pot. Just with the drizzle sauce, with the sweet baby lamb drizzle sauce, y'all. It's real important that you understand. To remain open to the possibilities, because what do we fucking know about what God is prepared to pull out of God's ass? Do you feel me? With all due respect. We have no fucking idea. I mean, most of us have been alive for less than 50 years. In all of the years that has existed in reality, we only got 50 or less. What do we know? We don't know. Okay? I'm just saying. We don't know, and that's good news. Because you don't have to know. Okay? You don't have to know. You know what you got to do? You got to stay on the throne. You got to remember the facts. God is in love with you. I don't know what you're disappointed about. Okay? But you could get with this, or you could get with that. You want to be disappointed? You keep letting other motherfuckers control what's going on in your mind. Keep letting other motherfuckers influence what's going on in your heart. And you're going to end up right here. In heartbreak world. Yeah. Now we pass through, but we don't want to live there, right? Right. Okay? So the Creator said, now, you know, you go through heartbreak and you understand it's a deeper meaning to this shit. And it's facts. It's an absolutely deeper meaning to this shit. Number one. Number two, another thing that happens in that card is the energy is cold. This is the Ace of Swords energy. The energy is cold. And there's no stopping it if it's cold. If you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. Universe, can you show up? Then don't freak out when the universe show up. Don't freak out when the pet whale lift up out the water. Because what do you know? That's why. Do you feel me? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm passionate. You know that. Okay, do you feel me? So you got to understand. You got to be ready to walk away from this disappointment energy and from this disappointment pattern. I want to say pattern. I want to say pattern. That's right. Because it's the pattern that's linked to the normal people, to the normal world. Oh, well, you lost your job. Well, that's very disappointing. Is it? I mean, based on what? That is subjective. That is subjective. Maybe it's the best shit that ever fucking happened to you. Right. What do you know? What you can know is this. You a divine child of God. Hello? What you can know is this. You have a throne. Hello? You have entitlements in this world. And the next. And the next. Do you feel me? What can you know? You have power over your destiny. That's right. That's part of your entitlements. What can you know? You don't have to dodge bullets. You can sit right there and you don't have to move. Because God said so. And you work for God. Do you feel me? Do you understand the cradle you live in? Do you understand? Oh, but look at the world. Look at all the... You get to look at the world. Do you understand the lucky stars you should be counting? You understand? That's what I'm getting here. Okay? You have power. You're not powerless. You're not powerless. And nobody else is in control of you. Do you feel me? Shake it off is what I'm getting. It's a new world. It's a brave new motherfucking world. Who are we gonna be? They're gonna be talking about us for thousands of years. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna build? Come on, y'all. Come on. This is our planet. Do you feel me? And we are the fucking humans. Put some fucking respect on our name. Do you feel me? Don't let these motherfuckers give us a bad rap. And then they're like, oh, what the human? They're so ignorant. Oh, oh, look what they destroyed their world. And then what happened? Then the children of God rose up out of nowhere like a pet whale. Right. All of a fucking sudden on these motherfuckers. You doubted God? That's your problem, normal world, says the children of God. There's a way that you do it. And that's the inconvenient truth. They're going to be looking at us like, God damn, if the shit ain't real. That must be how you do it, because look at these motherfuckers. And how could you achieve that under these circumstances? Look at this world. That's gotta be God. You fucking ass God. Tried to tell your ass. Hello? Tried to tell your ass. Sum it up, ancestors. Could you wrap it up? Hello? The first shit that came to my mind is your thoughts create your reality. This world is going to be a reflection of exactly who you are. Exactly what you think. Don't end up in Narnia. Does God love you or not? Make up your fucking mind. That's what I get here. Hello? Ain't nobody got time for Narnia. We ain't got no time to bleed. This is not a drill. It's go time, baby. Chariot card. Do the right thing. Do the divine work. Make the right moves. Here's the test. Hall of mirrors. What is the hall of mirrors? It is the mind. It is the mind. Where is Narnia? It's inside the mirror. Where? Nowhere. Right. The upside down. Hello? Right. Let that bake your noodle for a minute. Abso-fucking-lutely. It is nowhere. Right. So how can anybody be there? No one's there. Here's where they're going to be. Heartbreak and disappointment. Why? Because they weren't faithful. They doubted God. And they acted on it. You're going to get to watch that. It's the inconvenient truth. I get the sensation that we should be careful, as if the magic mirror was a piece of equipment, as if it was grenades that you're carrying, or, oh, it's a weapon. It could hurt you. It could hurt others. Or it could help you, and it could help others. You can use it to cause towers, or you can use it to remove obstacles. Do you feel me? These are your entitlements. It's like being able to carry a gun. You know? Like having a license to carry a gun, but a gun is a machine of destruction. Now you can use it, but every time you use a gun, there's going to be a tower. How many know? Okay? Mild to cataclysmic. Anytime you need to use a gun is going to be a tower. Right? But we know that there's some times that you need to use a gun and you need to cause that tower. Am I right? Right. Right. That's what God said. Right. God said right. Exactly. Exactly. So, you know, can't always be sweet. You have to be effective. You got to be a master thug. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What I get out of that is you're going to see a lot in the Hall of Mirrors. You're going to get a lot of thoughts coming through your head. You're going to see a lot of shit happening in this new world. Okay? And a lot of it is going to be mysterious. A lot of it is going to be scary. And you're going to have a lot of responses to filter through from the people around you, even loved ones who have not subscribed, you know, to the path that you care about, that affect you. And they're freaking the fuck out, and it's kind of getting you jittery kind of thing. Your obligation is to be careful. Don't let nobody pull the pin on your fucking grenade while you still holding it. Hello? Right. Be in control of your equipment. That's what I'm getting here. Handle your equipment responsibly. And that includes your mind. Handle your mind. Think responsibly. That's what I'm getting here. And thug it out. It's going to be some shit to thug out, y'all. You're going to have to take heads. You're going to have to take heads. It's the inconvenient truth. It's your head or their head. Now you could get with this or you could get with that. Hello? You want to be sweet or you want your head attached to your fucking body? You dig what I'm saying? I mean, is the sensation that I'm getting. That is an analogy. I don't know how literal it is. Okay? But I know you have to be the master of your head. You got to be out there. On post. Game time. And you got to be ready to thug it out. There's going to be some shit to thug out, y'all. But we're going to be able to do just that. What you're going to need every skill and every fucking hour and minute of training you ever had in your life. You're going to need all of that shit. Believe that shit. That's what I see here. So it's very important because the Creator's view is all powerful. Because the Creator is the one who makes the plans and solves the problems. If you don't have your communication set up right, that is a critical element to whether you will be well or not. You must listen. You must have your communications equipment up and functioning. It is not a game. That is the energy that I'm feeling here today. All right, so I hope I gave you some good juice and some wonderful sauce for this week to process. I will like, share, and subscribe for more deep ass readings like these. Pick up a copy if you haven't already of Discriminating Wisdom over at Amazon. Link is down below. Get your personal, because it's not a game. All right, and let's get those, granule details, because the devil's in the details. Holler at me. My information is down below, and I will see you again here soon, party people, behind the black veil.